Welcome to TestDive, conference organized by Nokia.
Let's assume I am a tester. No matter if I am good or bad, but I'm still can improve. How can I use the ChatGPT as a tool to improve my daily testing process?
I would say that it is important to start using it. First of all, it's important to find out which tool is useful for you. I would say that the best one right now is Find.com. Find.com has one difference from the ChatGPT because Find uses also sources found online. So Find has ability to browse the web, find the results, and link them.
So the answers are actually live from it uses the newest knowledge that it can get.
Yes. I think it's like cross-checking. So the answer is generated from ChatGPT, and from the results scrapped by the Find logic. So basically, you get not only what ChatGPT knows, what GPT-4 knows, but also you have results from the top links, top sources. And what's more, these sources are linked. So basically, it's both AI and Google. So I assume most of the testers right now Google the answers. This is the reality. So Find is like something in between. It still Googles for the best results, but it also tries to answer our question. What's more, Find has some basic autonomous agent logic. So if Find notices that our prompt is not detailed enough, Find can ask us questions. Find asks us clarifying question, and thanks to that, we have refined prompt. So we learn prompt engineering. And we have GPT answer cross-checked with the top sources available via Google, and the quality of responses is the best. Basically, Find is optimized for technical IT work.
So can we think about it like the interactive Stack Overflow that we use as a testers daily?
Exactly. So with Find, we not only get the advantages of AI, but we also get the advantages of smart searching online. So I would recommend starting with Find. And I would start with something basic. For me, the perfect use case for Find or ChatGPT is the test data generation. Test data. I use it a lot for load testing. I use it a lot for generating CSV feeders for my Gatling tests. In these feeders, I have fake data. I have fake name, fake surname, fake emails, fake other things. And it's perfect to generate such files. In the past, I would have to write a script, do something. So with ChatGPT or Find, I can not only generate this data, but I can also create a script which will generate it for me.
Are you not afraid of, because on your presentation you said about that sometimes ChatGPT can make something up or hallucinate, that the word that you don't like. Are you not afraid of hallucination in terms of preparing by such model fake data or maybe some fake test cases that actually may at some point make some additional problems in software testing?
So I have this privilege of having a long experience in testing. Yeah, I'm an experienced tester. So it's very easy for me to filter out wrong information. This is my privilege, but I wouldn't be too afraid of that. If something doesn't make sense, it will come up with the actual hands-on work. Yeah, if something doesn't make sense, we would be able to identify it and delete such cases. So I'm not afraid of hallucination when it comes to test case generation.
So basically, if you don't know what to ask, you will ask stupid question, then you will get stupid answer. Is that right? So that you need to actually focus on the question or the prompt to get the very, very clean response from the model.
Partly. I said in my presentation that sometimes the luck is also a factor. Luck is a factor because the outcome is generated probabilistically. Yeah, so we can get the most obvious result, but we can also get something which is weird. So this is why I think it is important to take responsibility of what we produce. So we should use it as a tool which helps us. We should use it as a tool which makes us more productive, but we should not delegate work into it. This is important. We should micromanage AI, but we cannot delegate work. We cannot make it or force it to replace us entirely. We need to double check it. I used Dr. House analogy in my presentation. So Dr. House was extremely skeptical of what his patients was saying to him, and we should also be extremely skeptical.
Okay, so thank you. So moving back to some basic, you said that we should start using it.
Yes.
Basically. I think there is one use case that is very time consuming for the tester, which is the reading out the documentation. So would you suggest to use maybe ChatGPT to summarize some wall of text from the documentation, or use that ChatGPT to prepare some, let's say, backbone of the test cases for basing on that documentation?
It depends. It depends whether this documentation is publicly available. Yeah. So first of all, we need to remember not to feed this tool with the things which are confidential. So especially copy pasting wall of text. Please make sure you don't copy paste something you don't want to copy paste. So this is the first thing. The second thing, if the documentation is publicly available, I assume you. Let's say we have playwright use case here. Yeah. So the documentation is publicly available. It may be good idea to include that in the prompt. Yeah, obviously the prompt has token limitation, but we can feed it with part of the documentation. Just copy paste it, and then ask it to create something creative based on that. So it can be helpful, but once again, please be careful of not copy pasting things which are owned by your company. This is risky.
Sure. Well, let's mistakes be mistakes. No mistakes, but let the mystery be the mystery. Let's the data that is private should be private.
Yes, actually, in my opinion, soon we will be able to chat with private data with ChatGPT. There is already a offering made by OpenAI to companies, and they promise that the data will be private. So I think it's a future. I imagine that in the future, all the documentation we currently store in GitLab, in GitHub, in Confluence, in Guru, Slack, Google Docs, spreadsheets. I assume that soon this documentation will be feeded into private company bots, private company fine-tuned GPT, and all employees will be able to chat about it. Yeah, basically, all it requires is the semantic database we can feed all the docs with, and if we create a prompt, there is first searching in this semantic database. Search results are fed into prompt, and in such case we have prompt which contains part of internal company documentation and user's question, and with such mechanism people will be able to quickly find out how to print something, what is this acronym stands for, etc., etc. So that's how I imagine the future. And it's already there. It's already there. To be honest, it's not something which is like rocket science. I feel like even next year it will be more common in companies.
So basically, using a ChatGPT is actually the equal of being a tester. So you just need to start asking good questions, whether something will work or in which way something can broke during the process.
Yes. I would say that this is one thing, but also I think, and I'm kind of alone in this opinion, that it is important to understand what happens in the background, how ChatGPT works. I decided to create this talk because of the prevalence of opinion that only prompt engineering matters. It's not only prompt engineering, but also understanding of how content is generated. Without it, I'm afraid that people will be misusing it. So for example, I'm a huge fan of ChatGPT and these tools, but if I were the manager of the company, I would be afraid to let people freely use it. Yeah, because I wouldn't like the situation where someone who doesn't understand how does it work you misuse it. Yeah, like I don't want people copy pasting company documents there, etc., etc.
So maybe do you suggest that at some point in the maybe near or far future, the companies should transform some of the jobs of the test engineers in the prompt engineers?
Prompt engineers.
Let's say I just made it up. So
yeah. So I know that people are afraid about it. I would say that I'm not nervous about it. To be honest, I'm not nervous that we will be replaced. In my opinion, more and more tasks. More and more test engineering tasks like discovery, like creating test cases, like creating test data. More and more of these tasks will be possible to be outsourced for AI, but still there has to be this expertise, this understanding of the system, this testing intuition. So I'm not afraid that AI will take our jobs, but if I were you, I would I would try to increase my skills. As I said in presentation, I think that effective usage of AI tools will be listed as at least nice to have in job offers soon, but maybe even requirements.
So how much from this model we need to learn? So maybe you need to comprehend all of the mathematics that happen behind the model, or maybe or just the training process, maybe the prediction process. What would you suggest for the future test engineers to learn from the machine learning perspective to understand the ChatGPT better?
There is very nice ESTQBIS syllabus about AI. It contains the basics. How much people should learn? I would say that people should avoid detailed math because we don't need that. I would say that people should understand it in basic ways. Basically, I explained how the tokenization work, how the embeddings work, how the attention work, how the neural network work, what is the transformer. So people should be able to answer with their own words how this thing work. Like, what's the difference between NLP and LLM? It's not easy. It sounds easier than it really is, because the books right now are very confusing. Some books are about NLP. You read them and it turns out that they are about LLMs. It's not easy, but I would recommend watching my presentation and reading the sources I shared in bottom right corner, because I made a good selection of articles. So.
Okay, so maybe another question from the Nokia perspective on the tokenization. That you said that there are some pieces of information that we cannot pass to the model. Let's say we have in Nokia, we have the 5G now. We will have the 6G, 7G, and other fancy stuff in the future to improve our connections. But at some point, the model doesn't know all of the acronyms. Well, it's easy to say that even tester doesn't know all of the acronyms, but these are hundreds of new acronyms with each new piece of technology coming. So there is some uncertainty in the data, in the questions. Can it be the problematic for the ChatGPT and for the me as possible user to work with such information, that to create maybe some testing scenario, to make the ChatGPT propose me some testing scenario based on that incomplete data about the new technologies and new stuff that is just coming?
So ChatGPT is based on data from 2021. In your case, if you speak about 6G or 7G, you need to provide the data you are asking about in the prompt, because you won't get help from the ChatGPT. So I would say that in your case, you need to fine-tune the model with the document you have, with all the acronyms you use, to make it useful. Yeah, because it may even mislead you, because you probably use acronyms, and ChatGPT may know the different understanding, may have different understanding of this acronym, like something from other country, other company. So if you develop something new, you need to, I'm afraid, invest in this ChatGPT for companies, and you need to feed it with your data to get the most of it. You can obviously extend your prompts, but that may be hard. Yeah, it may be hard because you may run out of tokens. So
basically, you need to start asking good questions and very maybe not detailed but very precise questions. What do you actually want from the ChatGPT?
Yeah. I would say that if you want to create test cases with acronyms, start with providing the extension of these acronyms first, and then ask questions, just to make sure that your understanding of given acronym is the same as the ChatGPT understanding of it.
Thank you very much for your time, for your expertise, and I assume that everything that is much more detailed will be on your presentation.
Thank
you.